Korea's consumer price growth sunk back into the 0% range last month. The January reading of 0.8% was the slowest pace of growth in 4 months. But there seems to be a pretty big discrepancy when it comes to how people feel about prices and the actual numbers. Our Hwang Ji-hye tells us why.
I'm in downtown Seoul, one of the most bustling districts in the capital city with no shortage of restaurants. The store rent in this area shot up over 30% in the third quarter last year from a year ago, pushing up costs not only for restaurant owners, but also their customers. So it's no surprise that demand for dining out has remained sluggish on top of a loss of appetite due to the country's feeble recovery momentum. Because of higher rental fees coupled with pricier labor and ingredients, prices on restaurant menus went up over 2% last year. This growth is in stark contrast with the overall inflation rate that stood at below 1%, explaining why people feel prices are running so high when the actual figures are low.
It feels like prices have risen in general, especially food products.
A radish cost about $1 the day before yesterday, and today, when I went to the supermarket, it was around $1.50. A bundle of green onions was nearly $4.
Regardless of how people feel about these costs, overall inflation continues to sit low. Statistics Korea said Tuesday prices edged up a mere 0.8% last month from a year ago.
Prices in the service and agricultural sectors have risen around 2.4%, but petroleum products and gas prices affected by plunging global oil prices drove down overall inflation.
So while the prices of products linked with oil have dragged down price growth in general, goods and services closely intertwined with people's daily lives climbed significantly more. Experts also say the math in consumer price growth could be done differently.
Generally, when calculating the inflation rate, greater weight is given to product groups that consumers spend more money on, so it's price-based. That means the figure could be more reflective of the consumption pattern of those with high incomes.
With that, some point out there should be a separate price growth figure for low and high-income earners to provide a more well-rounded view. Hwang Ji-hye, Arirang News.